Hi, I'm Jess and I'll be your yoga teacher today. We're going to be doing a really nice, yummy, slow flow to get stretching and to work through the joints, to just chill out a bit. So get into something really comfy. You can wear socks if you want to, you can wear a jumper, you can bring a pillow, a block, whatever makes you feel good, and I will meet you on your mat. Okay, so start kneeling on your mat, close your eyes and listen to your breath. And then we're going to meet in a child's pose, so extend your arms out, knees can be together or as wide as your mat, and let your forehead rest down to the earth. We're going to breathe here, just letting yourself land here, getting ready for the yoga practice. Winding down and connecting to the breath. Maybe see if you can try and lengthen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. On your next inhale, roll up and come to a tabletop position, hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, gaze up. Exhale, curl through the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, radiate the chest forwards. Exhale, curl through the spine, flowing through your version of a cat-cow. Feeling every vertebra move, lubricating through the spine before tucking the toes up, bending the knees back, lifting the hips high, straightening one leg at a time, and coming into a downward facing dog, pedaling through the feet. On an inhale, come up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, right hips come towards the right heel. Inhale, hips high. Exhale, left hip to left heel. Inhale, hips high. Repeat on the right. Inhale, back through your down dog and exhale to the left. Inhale brings you back to your down dog. And maybe pedal out through the feet here. Maybe shake the head, nod the head, before inhaling to bring the right leg up. Open through the hip, maybe bend the right knee, feeling a nice opening down the right side body. Breathe here, let that opening happen. Take a deep inhale, and on your exhale, bring that knee in towards your chest. Step it through between the hands into a low lunge. Let the left knee come to the ground and inhale the arms up and overhead, maybe pulling a little bit out of the lunge. Inhale, extend the arms up and overhead and lean over to the left hand side, feeling a stretch down the right side body. And inhale brings you all the way back to center before inhaling to lengthen and exhaling to lean over to your right hand side. Focusing on your breath still. Inhaling to come to center. Before exhaling to bring your left hand down next to your left foot, and inhale the right arm up, coming into an easy twist on the left knee. Gaze behind you, bend that left knee in, and maybe bring the heel towards the glute, getting into the quad here, remembering to stay open in the chest and connected to your breath. Inhale and exhale to release. Tuck through the back left toes, the left knee off the floor and walking the right foot outside the hands into a lizard pose. Rock forwards and backwards here, opening through the hips. And then maybe if you want to, you can bring the elbows and forearms to the floor, getting a little deeper here. Again, connect to your breath. Deep exhales will help you release and calm down, tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system. Bring your left hand to the center of your mat and your right hand onto your knee, opening through the hip, letting your foot fall open to the right hand side. Weight on the right edge of that foot, maybe gazing upwards, getting deeper into the hips. Inhale, we'll come back to center, plant the palms. Exhale, heel toe the foot into the center of the mat, come onto the fingertips and let the left knee come down. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, draw the hips back, lengthen through the right knee and fold over your right leg, coming into a half splits. It's okay if you're far from the leg. In fact, it's probably better because it means that you'll be trying to keep your back nice and straight. Inhale to walk forwards. Walk your hands over to the left-hand side. Come onto the heel of the left foot and come down into a Skandasana. Right toes face the front left-hand corner of the mat. Then maybe you want to place that right arm down and inhale the left arm up to feel an opening in the chest. If it's in your practice, maybe you bend that right arm behind you and the left arm comes back to find a bind. Inhale, we'll release, placing the palms in front of us and stepping up to a forward fold. So feet parallel or toes slightly in. Inhale to open through the chest, exhale to forward fold, maybe walking the palms in line with the feet. Let the weight come to the front of your foot and clench through the quads to help the back of your legs, your hamstrings extend. Inhale to walk your hands over to the back of your mat, framing the left foot, bringing the knee down and coming back into your low lunge. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, we'll lean over towards the left. Inhale to extend. Exhale to get a little deeper. Inhale, we'll come all the way back to center. And exhale, over towards the right. Again, lengthen on the inhale. Find depth on the exhale. Before releasing the hands to the ground and inhaling the left arm up into an easy twist. You can untuck the toes here if that feels good. Inhale to gaze back, exhale to bend through the right knee, feeling into the quad, keeping the chest nice and open. We'll inhale to come back through center, placing the palms down, walking the left foot out, coming into your lizard pose again. Finding any variation here that feels good, some movement, maybe coming down onto the forearms. Just finding some nice movement and nice stretch. If it hurts, come out. We shouldn't be feeling pain here. And then breathe to go deeper. Finding any variations that you took on the other side before coming to release the back knee down. Walk the left foot in and come back to your half splits. Inhaling to extend through the chest and exhaling to fold forwards. Hips stay square. Focusing on getting your nose towards your toes rather than towards the floor. Roll forwards. Walk the hands to the left-hand side of your mat, coming onto the heel of your right foot. Letting your left toes point towards the back left-hand side into your Skandasana. Maybe hands at heart. Maybe you're finding the other variations here by releasing the left hand down to the ground and extending the right arm up, opening through the chest, finding a twist. And maybe from here you'd also like to twist further and find a bind. Please only do this if it's in your practice. Release the hands to the mat, lift the hips high, placing the feet parallel. Hands come towards the hips. Inhale to stand up all the way, exhale. Inhale, swim the hands behind you, interlace them behind the back. Inhale to expand the chest, and exhale to forward fold here, keeping your back nice and straight, letting those hands come over the top of you. This is getting into the upper body as well as the lower body. Finding some movement coming side to side before you find a place of stillness. Maybe closing down the eyes. Keeping your weight rolling towards the front of your feet and out of your hips. And letting yourself release down further. Crown of the head towards the earth. Before releasing down, placing the palms on the earth. And then walking yourself to the top of your mat. Stepping your back for that to meet the front. Heel toeing the feet, hip width apart. Inhale to halfway lift, exhale to forward fold. From here, inhale to your fingertips and then exhale to place the left hand down in the center of your mat. Inhale, the left leg comes behind you. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, right arm reaches behind. Maybe you grab your foot. Feel into the wobbles here. Let your chest come further towards your leg before inhaling to open the chest, extend the leg, and exhaling back to your forward fold. Feet hip width apart, maybe holding opposite elbow and finding a sway here. Testing your balance just a little. And then we'll release the right hand to the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to extend the right leg out behind you. Exhale to bend through the knee, maybe reaching the left hand back to grab the left foot. Feeling into those wobbles, bringing your chest further towards your shin, drawing your kneecap up to engage through your leg. Inhale to extend the leg out, open the chest. Exhale to bring the foot down, heel toe the feet as wide as the mat, toes come off the edge, hips come down, you're in your malasana, hands to heart center. Heels don't need to touch the ground. Maybe you would like to release the right arm down, inhale the left arm up to find an opening, maybe gazing up to that left hand. Breathe here, using the right arm to push into the right knee to find a deeper opening in those hips. Exhale, come back to center, hands to heart. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right arm reaches up, maybe gazing to that right hand. Finding a side body stretch, opening into the hips. Exhale, hands to center, coming back into your malasana before bringing the glutes all the way down and coming to a seated position. Plant your hands behind you, feet out in front of you before extending the right leg out and then crossing the right ankle over the left knee, opening the chest, coming into a figure of four. Pushing that right knee away from your body. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to push that knee away more. Release the sole of your right foot to your left hand side and the side of your left foot in towards your right glute. Inhale, arm reaches up, and exhale, left arm reaches around your knee to bind here. Finding a twist. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to go a little deeper, trying to keep both glutes towards the floor. Remembering that your twists come from all parts of your spine. Inhale to center, exhale, we'll find a counter twist, releasing to the other side. Then walk the hands towards the back of your mat, coming to stand up, and follow them all the way around before releasing the glutes down towards the earth. Finding the twist in the other side, inhaling the arm up and exhaling to twist. If you've got lost there, that's fine, just reverse it. So sole of the left foot is on the right side, top of the right foot is on the left side, and right arm is hooked around the left knee. Exhale to counter twist, before inhaling, coming back to center, placing the palms behind you, coming back into that figure of four. So left ankle is on right knee. And the right knee is pushing away from you before releasing that left foot down and exhaling to curl forwards. Breathing here, head in between knees. Place the hands about handprint behind you and inhale to draw the hips up towards the sky, coming into a reverse tabletop here. Feet under knees, hands under shoulders, engaging through your back body, feeling a nice opening in your hip flexors. Exhale to come back to the earth, extend the legs out, inhale arms up and overhead, and exhale forward fold. Now remember again, it's about the length in your back as opposed to how deep you are. So think more about getting the crown of your head towards your toes than your chest towards your thighs. Maybe you want to peel the toes back with the hands or give your feet a nice little massage. We will inhale to sit up all the way tall and bring the right sole of the foot on the inner left leg. Inhale the arms up before exhaling, bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand over towards the left toes. Remembering to keep the left toes active. Or maybe you find some adjustments before reaching down and taking hold of the left toes with the right peace fingers, drawing your chest underneath your arm, trying to stay open here. On every exhale, see if you can go deeper, bring your chest further forwards. Inhale, back to center, bring the right knee out. Left knee bends, left sole of the foot to right arm. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, lean over that right foot, staying active in your right toes. Maybe you want to just lean here, finding a more active version. Or maybe you'd like to inhale to come up and exhale to release down, grabbing your right toes with your left peace fingers, opening through the chest here. And breathing deeply. Drawing that chest further forwards before inhaling to come up to center and exhaling to come to a seated position, legs outstretched in front of you. Rolling down vertebra by vertebra, slowly, slowly, slowly. We will inhale to bring the knees in towards the glutes, hip width apart, soles of the feet to the floor. Slowly inhale to reach the hips away, coming into a bridge. Really firing through those glutes, finding some strength in the back body after we've stretched it. And then exhale to release down, hugging the knees in towards the chest, maybe rocking from side to side. Finding movement that feels good to you. And then we'll try and do some rock and rolls up, massaging through your spine until you come all the way up to a seated position, bringing the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana, a nice hip opener. So let the knees fall out to the side, hold onto the feet, opening the feet like a book, sit up tall. Actively draw the knees towards the earth and engage through your pelvic floor. Draw your belly button towards your spine. Chin slightly tucked, engaging your bandhas here. Maybe you'd like to exhale to release down, forward folding here. Getting a little deeper into the hips before releasing, crossing the feet, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg behind you. Exhale, open through the hips and bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale, right knee comes in towards your right elbow, left ankle to left elbow before releasing down into your pigeon. Inhaling to open through the chest. Exhaling to lean forwards, trying to draw that left hip towards the floor. Maybe you're on your fingertips, maybe you're on your forearms, maybe you're releasing all the way down. Wherever you are, stay active in that back foot. Stay active in the front foot. Draw the left hip down towards the earth and breathe. Elongate your exhales. If this is too much for you, come onto your hands, bring your back knee in and come and find your legs in these 90-degree positions instead. This is a little lighter on the hips, or else stick with your pigeon. Wherever you are, breathe really deep. Taking some nice deep breaths before inhaling to sit up tall and exhaling to plant the palms and step back into your downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling through the feet a little before inhaling the left knee up, exhaling to bend the left knee open through the hips, and then exhale left knee to left elbow, left ankle to right elbow, and release down, walking the back foot out, inhaling up onto the fingertips, and exhale to walk your hands out to whatever version you took on the other side, whether that be forearms or fully extended. Right hip draws towards the earth. Stay active in your feet and breathe here. We saw a lot of emotion in the hips, so acknowledge what's coming up now and breathe into it. Let yourself feel. One more deep inhale. One more deep exhale. On your next inhale, walk the hands in, draw yourself upwards, and step your left knee back towards your right knee. Toes are tucked, coming into a puppy pose here. So extend the arms out in front of you, let your chest come towards the earth, forehead towards the earth. Knees are directly under your hips. If you're really flexible, maybe you'd like to bring your chin to the earth instead. Wherever you are, really breathe into this pose. Inhale to come back onto the hands, coming into a tabletop position before walking the knees out wider than the mat. Inhaling to open, exhaling to come onto the forearms. Heels are in line with the knees, coming into this frog pose, opening through the hips here. Finding some movement if that feels good, or just letting the hips fall outwards on every exhale. Letting your exhales take you further before drawing the feet in, walking the hands in, bringing the knees into touch, and releasing back into a child's pose. Maybe draw the hands behind you, forehead to the earth, and breathe. Thank yourself for turning up here on the mat. Acknowledge the good work you've done and let it soak in. Inhale to sit up tall. Bring the hands to heart. Namaste.